and promoting the art and artists of the Four Corners for more than 35 years. Connect with KSJE on air, on demand with KSJE podcasts, or with the KSJE app. KSJE, the information and cultural beacon of the Four Corners for more than 35 years. Find out more online at ksje.com.
Now back to Studio A and the award-winning Scott Michlin morning program on KSJE.
8:50 a.m., KSJE. It's time for our Adopt a Pet Tuesday segment. You're seeing one of the dogs we're going to be talking about on the radio in just a few moments, but it's time for me to introduce my guest on this segment, Amber Francisco from the Farmington Regional Animal Shelter. Amber's joining us live on the phone. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. How are you?
A little tongue-tied, I guess, but other than that, doing pretty good. Thank you. Thanks for being with me, and thanks for being here to talk about some of these great-looking animals at the shelter this week. Let's get started by talking about Coco, who was first on the list. Tell us about Coco.
Yes, Coco is a one-year-old shepherd mix who unfortunately has grown up here at the shelter and in foster home. She loves toys, enjoys going for walks. She can take a little time to warm up to new people, but once she does, you're going to have a friend for life. She's looking for a patient family who will help her build her confidence and just blossom into the amazing dog we all know she is.
Nice. Very good. All right. That is Coco, available at the shelter this week. And what about Daffy Duck?
Hello?
Can you still hear me, Amber? We may have lost Amber Francisco for this doesn't happen very often, but it looks like we have lost the call. Well, that's too bad. We will try to get her back. But let's see. There is Daffy Duck, who's also available at the Farmington Regional Animal Shelter this week. Let me see if I can get Amber back on the line here. Oop, there she is. She's calling us back in. Let's see here. All right, let's see if this works. Amber, are you back? Amber, can you hear me? Nope, she can't hear me, so we will have to... Amber, can you hear me now? No, we're not able to get that. We'll have to figure out what's going on with the phones this morning, but we had her for a few seconds there. But anyway, Daffy Duck is also on the list this morning. And let's see about Lucky, the other dog who's on our list as well. Lucky is also available at the Farmington Regional Animal Shelter this morning. Let's see if I can call Amber on this phone and see if this will work as well. But Lucky is also available. You can see the smile on the screen right there. Another dog available at the shelter this week. Nope, I think it might be an issue at the animal shelter phones, but we'll check our phones too. But anyway, Amber is usually really good about being here for our Adopt a Pet segment, so I'm sorry that we had some technical issues to try to get her here. But let me tell you a bit more about the dogs that we can talk to you about here. Daffy Duck is the 9-month-old pup, grown up at the shelter as well. Daffy Duck can be a little shy at first, but once he feels comfortable, he loves to cuddle and loves playtime. Daffy Duck is ready to leave the shelter and find his forever home. That's Daffy Duck. And then again, Lucky, a 1-year-old mixed breed weighing about 26 pounds. True to his name, this happy-go-lucky pup is always ready to brighten your day. Fun-loving personality, cheerful spirit, and if you can see the picture, you can see that his tail is wagging so quick it's blurry in the picture, so he's a pretty happy guy. Lucky's hoping to find a forever home of his own as well from the Farmington Regional Animal Shelter. You can go down, of course, and meet these dogs or many of the other ones that are available up for adoption, and these are the final days, we should mention, too, of the Empty the Shelter event. sponsored by the Bissell Pet Foundation. It is going through, I believe it's extended a little bit beyond July 26. Amber told us that a couple of weeks ago, now into maybe early August, but still, time is running out. 0 adoption fees for any of the dogs we showed you on the program this morning, so it's a great deal to go in, be able to adopt a dog, get all the vaccinations, get a microchip, and all of that, and spayed and neutered, of course, for $0 from the Farmington Regional Animal Shelter, thanks to the Empty the Shelter event from the Bissell Pet Foundation. So please check it out. If you are planning to add a furry friend to your family, we do encourage you to check out the animals at any of the local animal shelters or at any of the local rescue organizations and see if they could be a new member of your family. And you can help us spread the word as well, of course. Just go to our KSJE website, our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and share these video segments with your networks, your friends and neighbors, and your social media contacts. And that helps us get the word out about these great deserving animals available here in Farmington. I'm Scott Michlin. Thank you for joining me this morning. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. I'll see you again tomorrow morning, a little after 8 o'clock right here on KSJE, Farmington, New Mexico. Footlight Parade is on the march. Listen on its new day and time, Sunday mornings at 10 on KSJE, Farmington.